You see? And that's the only reason why you win.
Yep, pretty much. But I'm okay with that. It's an okay kind of thing for me. Let's see. I think we're live. I believe we are live.
Are people hopping on already?
I don't know. I'm going to go look.
Oh, you don't even know?
Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, people. We got 1 watching. Okay.
Yay.
2 watching. People are jumping on.
Let's see, the intro's still going over there on Mixer, so.
Hey guys who are tuning in over here on Paranormal House. D, of course, is late as always.
Well, oh my God, no.
Mixler over there.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, Tim.
We're late because of you, bro.
Sure. There's Timothy.
Here we go.
Got everybody jumping in. Hi, guys. 19 people.
We're live on Mixer too, but it's just they're listening to the intro.
Hey, Colette. How's it going over there in merry old England? Hey, Kyle. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for jumping in. We're just waiting for Mixler to start up eventually at some point.
Don't start with me. You told me to do the intro. You told me.
It could be, a couple of minutes, couple of years. Who knows?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. Stop complaining. We're live.
Oh, we're live on Mixler? Hi,
yes,
guys, on Mixler.
Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Welcome Wednesday, Hump Day, Box Talk Day.
Yeah, it is Box Talk Day. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Kelly. How you guys doing? Good to see you in here. Thanks for coming by.
Box Talk News.
Box Talk News. It's another news day. What a crazy, crazy, weird day it's been.
It has been weird.
Yeah.
And my air conditioner is not working, so I'm like, if I look super sweaty, sorry, guys.
Yeah, Dee's going to do the wet t-shirt competition here pretty soon. She's decided, so.
Yeah, I decided.
She decided just to make sure that her air conditioning wasn't working, so.
Hold on to your horses, guys.
Yeah, be ready. For this. God knows what's going to happen here. Who knows? This could be absolutely crazy. Kyle says, Dee looking gorgeous and Moon looking handsome as always. Well, thank you, Kyle. You are always welcome here, sir. Always welcome here, every single time.
Thank you for that. I don't feel like I look good. I feel like I'm sweating buckets, and I don't want to look all shiny.
Hey, Christine. Well, shiny's not terrible, Depends on the situation. Yeah, Laura says sweat t-shirt competition, not wet. Sweat t-shirt competition. It's a little bit different. It's not quite the same thing, so.
I should have worn white.
Huh?
Worn white.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've completely defeated the whole purpose of the sweat t-shirt competition. Yeah, it's not going to work out. Plus, you're the only contestant, so I guess there's really not a competition. So, hey. Sarah, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Thanks for coming by, guys. We appreciate it. Hey, anyway, I guess we'll kind of jump in, Box Talk News. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Love you guys. Always our Box Talkers. You are the reason that we're here. We love doing the show for you. We do Wednesdays, Box Talk News. We do Thursdays, which is Box Talk with Mooney and D, and that's more of our organized show where we actually have a subject of some sort.
Organized?
And, yeah, well, sort of. It's a little more organized, but it's a little different. But yeah, tonight we're just going to kind of jump in, and as always, you guys, the listeners, the Box Talkers, are the guests. We read your comments, we talk about what you talk about, what you mention, and we kind of just use it as a springboard and talk a little bit, and everybody comments, and this is truly a show that's run by the listeners.
On that note,
yes.
Run by the listeners over on Mixler, Meredith says, D is just getting a head start on the M word tonight.
My God, we're not going there already. Okay, so we do the show, and then we do this little after party thing, which is like an adult only, 18 and over, no holds barred thing. It's not like this. This is kind of, a little bit more organized and refined. But the after party gets a little out of control. So we're not
not refined.
Yeah, we're not going to bring that over here already. We're not going to do that. So we're just going to kind of go from here. Kelly says it's cold in Colorado today. Well, it's not really cold yet. It's like 69 degrees right now. It's not been a bad day. I had the top down on the car earlier, so it's not bad. But it's supposed to friggin' snow tonight. Oh my God, snow. Snow in May. No.
Wow.
That is wrong.
Crazy.
We don't want snow in May. Go away, snow. We don't like you. Go away. That's all I have to say. Damn it. It's not right. I'm not liking that. Hey,
I'm
Madeline.
not leaving.
Heather.
I'm just going to do something real quick.
Okay.
So I'm not leaving.
Dee's leaving. So Timothy says, "Hey Moon and D, today my aunt just died 2 hours ago in the hospital." Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Timothy. That's terrible.
I'm back.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Timothy. That's a horrendous thing. Um, God, prayers to your family, thoughts to your family. I'm so sorry to hear that. Kyle says, I want to personally recognize Moon for a minute and say thank you for taking the time to help me a little with some advice. Thank you so much, sir. Anytime, Kyle. You are my buddy. I'm always happy to help you out any way that I can. Absolutely love you guys, and thank you. Hey, Sheba's here.
Hi, Sheba.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Sheba was actually kind of the star of our premiere of Ghostbox Chronicles last night. She was the person who contacted me to come out and do an investigation of her home. Me and Mama Moon, the Ghostbox Paranormal Society, we all went out there and did an investigation for her. And it's being hailed as one of our greatest episodes yet. It was just pure emotion, had some really cool things happen. So thank you, Sheba, for everything, and glad to have you here tonight, too. Laura's saying the P word. Laura says refined pickles. That's funny. We're not getting into after show. I swear we're not going to do it. Michelle says it's
pickles.
no pickles. Michelle says it's cold and raining here. Michelle, probably down in Denver. Yeah, up here in the Boulder area, it's not bad.
Well, I wish I had snow in my apartment right now because the air conditioning's not working and I'm hot.
And that sounds not annoying at all. Christine says snow through Friday here in Colorado. Ugh. So
why is that annoying? Oh, crap. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So Friday morning, Mama Moon and I jump in the vehicle, the Moonmobile, at 5:30 in the morning, and we drive straight through to Dubuque, Iowa to do a show the next day, Saturday and Sunday. So we are not looking forward to the snow and cold on our way out through Nebraska to Iowa, almost to the Illinois border. That is not going to be fun. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with this crazy weather. It's some kind of global warming or something. Something's going on.
I've got global warming going on in here, man.
I think you guys know that the theme of tonight.
Guys, it's hot in here. I'm sorry. I'm like so uncomfortable.
That's what you get for living on the Mexico border. I don't know what to say.
It's so hot.
Linda says, "Oh my God, it's 91 degrees here in Philly. Wow, that's hot, especially with that humidity. Oh my God." Kelly says it's raining here in Grand Junction all day. Wow, we get some different stuff going on. Hey, Amanda just joined. How you doing? Linda says, "Wow, snow, the S word. Yeah, we don't want to see that." Let's see. Laura says, "Hello, beautiful Sheba," and Sheba's saying hi to everybody. Amanda says, "Sheila totally made me smile, and it was cool meeting her at the Lumber Baron." Oh, she means Sheba. It autocorrected her. Yeah. Yeah, Sheba is, not to put her on the spot, but she is a very powerful, powerful medium, and she is learning about all of her gifts right now, and she's kind of figuring it all out. So we're trying to help her out. Sheba says, "Ever seen a black girl blush, Laura?" Well, you have now. Kyle says, "Ha ha ha. Fetiche. I hope it doesn't in Chicago. I hope it doesn't for you guys either. Oh my God. And especially trying to drive out there Friday, your direction. Ugh. Jenna, hi.
What is that? Ugh.
Yeah, I hate snow. Jenna says, "Good evening, Chris and Dee. Please have an amazing night." Thank you so much. Hugs back to you. Looking forward to our thing happening on next Wednesday. It's going to be cool. Laura says, "Yes, but I speak the truth, Sheba." She does. She does. Ron Kessler's in here. Hey, Moon and D. Hey, it's good to see you, Ron. I am glad that you stopped by tonight. Ron and his family had a really incredible reading. I'm not going to get into details, but they had a really cool reading happen on Sunday at the Rucker Mansions. It was really, really cool. So, Ron's an old friend. Thank you for stopping by. And again, Ron, thanks for participating in the event and the reading. It was really cool.
Pretty cool.
And then Yvonne says, "Hello from Buffalo, New York." Well, hello, Buffalo, New York. How are you? You know, we've got a lot. I've noticed we have a lot of listeners up in the Buffalo area.
We do?
Yeah, they're on here all the time. They're always like, "Hey, hi from Buffalo, near Buffalo."
That's
I'm around
awesome.
Buffalo. So yeah, it's really kind of cool. I think
we should go do Box Talk Live in Buffalo.
Well, I think we are going to actually. We're going to be.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we haven't even announced it yet, but I'll tell you guys a little secret. It's not officially out there yet, but we are going to be doing um, a little conference up in Niagara, Niagara. And Dan is the person.
July, right? In July.
Yeah, he's putting the whole thing together, and yeah, you'll see us up there. We'll be doing psychic readings. We'll be doing Box Talk Live, all that kind of fun stuff. So you guys will actually see us out in the western upstate New York area. So yeah, hopefully you guys can make it out there and hang out
Awesome.
with us. It'll be a lot of fun.
Again, I apologize if I look all sweaty, guys. I can't help it.
Dee looks really sweaty.
I just keep saying that. God, Dee, you look horribly sweaty.
God, what is wrong with you? Ugh. Ron says, we want to thank you so much. We hope you like the cookies. Ron, oh my God. So here's the deal. So he shows up with his whole family. They do a reading with us. It was amazing. He brings this box of like donuts from an Italian bakery. It's like the best Italian bakery in Utica, New York. Everything's fresh. Everything's amazing. So my mom and I are like, well, we can't do this. I'm on a diet. I can't eat the whole thing. So the deal that we made, I ate one little donut eclair type of thing. Oh my God, it was like this big, but it was so awesome. And my mom ate a little cannoli. We were like in heaven for the entire day. It was like Happy Mother's Day to my mom, and I got to participate in the eating portion of it, which was so good. And then we gave the rest to my agent Rich and said, take these home to your family, and they all ate them. So yeah, it was awesome.
Pretty cool. Look, Dan's uncle's in there. Hi,
What?
Rocky class. Dan's uncle. Hello.
Hey, Rocky, how are you, buddy? Pearly May says that's Dan's buffalo fault. Yep, I blame Dan for the buffalo thing. Hey, Kyle says, oh my God, Niagara, I can come there. Oh my God, we're going to finally meet Kyle.
Yay!
It's finally going to happen. That's going to be so
awesome,
Kyle. Cheyenne says hello from Utah. Well, hello from Colorado and Texas to you. Yvonne says, I'm so excited to hear that. Kyle, you look fine. Do you trust me? He's reassuring you everything's okay.
Yay!
Laura says it's hot here at the Lake Ozarks, Missouri, but windy as all get out.
Huh?
It's windy and hot in the Ozarks.
Ah. Well, it's just hot in here. I wish it was windy. If it was windy, I'd be okay.
Well, Kelly wants to know if, and I think it's a good question, Dee, is it menopause? Is that
No,
what
it's
we're
not
looking at?
menopause. It's that the air conditioner is not working. Oh my God. I'm only 37. I'm a young pup.
It's probably menopause. Christy Lynn says,
No empieces, okay?
oh, says, hi, Chris. Hi, Dee. Hi, Christy. How are you? Let's see.
We're all serious on that one too. No empieces.
I heard it. Colette says, you keep repeating yourself. The record is stuck. But I hope we're not having a Paranormal House record disaster.
Oh no. Are we looping, guys?
We better not be looping. You tell us if we're looping, because we'll stop this right now. We'll turn this car around. It's not going to happen. We're not doing that.
Are we?
I don't think so. Holly Allen says hello from North Dakota. I think that's our first North Dakota shout out that we've had so far. So that's awesome. Hi. Christina says, what are you going to do in Niagara? Well, as far as I know, the initial plan is we're going to go to the old haunted high school up there, and we're going to do a full paranormal psychic conference. It's going to be really cool. We're still working out the details. It's happening in July. If everything moves forward, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool.
I'm saying hi to people that are saying hi to me. Hello! Hey, Christy Lynn! They say it's not looping. So
yeah,
we're
I
good.
didn't see any looping. I don't know, maybe it's Colette. Colette, restart your feed if you can hear me. Carolyn says, I had 3 different colored orbs going back and forth from my twins' bedrooms. Oops, it jumped on me. My twins' bedroom, and I saw a door between the cribs that was slightly open, but when I looked again, the door was gone. What was it? Lake Forest, Minnesota. Carolyn, if you have access to the original plans for the house, one thing that I would do is take a look and see if there was a door there originally, if it might have been actually installed. Because spirits sometimes will see it as it was, and sometimes that stone recording will actually show the structure the way that it used to be. So give that a shot and see and let me know.
That's true. A lot of times when they remodel a home and there's a spirit in there, they say he just came through the wall. That's probably because there used to be a door there. So
it's true.
Very true. Mm-hmm.
Very, very true. Mercedes, hi Mercedes. Asking about my sister's death anniversary on May 14th. Wanted to get some insight on what you think led up to her death or happened after. Is there any messages? You know, Mercedes, and we've been, just so everybody knows, Mercedes and I, we've been going back and forth and talking about what happened. We've done a reading before, we've gone through a bunch of different things, but she's still looking for some insight on this. And we're doing an event up there. So, um, you know, leading up to the death or what happened after, this is, we kind of covered some of that stuff, and I know that there was some real trauma that was going on as far as mental trauma that happened. But as far as any new information that's coming through, we talked about the fire thing. Another psychic had mentioned to you about a light or a fire. I'm not picking up on that at all. That's not something that resonates with me. So, you can kind of take it or leave it, but I don't feel like that played into it whatsoever, and I don't feel like that played into any past life aspect of it either. So, hopefully that helps. Mercedes, if you have a follow-up, please feel free to.
Laura says, only Loopy is the Latina with the sweating problem. I love you, Laura. Love you, love you, love you.
That is funny. Ron again says, Chris, can you tell me where my mother-in-law's ring is at? Ron, I feel like it's still within the family circle. I think that it's somebody knows where it is. Yeah, I think that they actually have that information, and I think it's going to come to light here pretty quickly. I feel like it's being hidden away or stored. So hopefully that will come to you soon. But I do feel like it's going to reveal itself pretty quickly here.
Sorry, my phone went off. That wasn't paranormal.
Yeah, that was not paranormal. Just one second.
The phone went off.
Christy says, "Oh my God, I want in. I live in the Falls." Yeah, you're totally be there, Christy. It's going to be really cool. We're going to try to make it as affordable as possible and get everybody in as many as we can. Michelle said that we had an echo a little bit earlier, but it's gone now, so that's good.
Good.
Thanks. Probably it was an apartment. Okay. Yeah, it probably, what I would say as far as Carolyn, going back to your original reading comment, I would say that there was probably a structure, there was a door there at one point, and I imagine that it's probably been redesigned. But if you can find out, that'd be cool to know.
Okay, I'm reading your comments. I won't read your comments anymore.
Stop
Sorry.
reading my comments. These are my comments, not yours. You don't get comments. You're on.
Who said
Mixler.
that?
You're on Mixler. You don't get to read the comments. I'm on the cool side. You have to read the dumb Mixler comments.
Don't say dumb. That's where we started.
Well, we're going to the top, baby.
Now I'm sad.
No, I'm just kidding. I still like Mixler. We have fun there. We do our after party there. It's fun. We enjoy it.
Sad.
Aww.
The little violin thing.
Yep.
Don't mess with me right now. I'm sweating.
Oh, don't sweat. Kyle says it's very active there, and a lot of eyewitnesses of seeing stuff levitate, move, and voices at the school in Niagara. That's where we're going, Kyle. That's where we're going to meet you. It's going to be so exciting. We're so excited about that stuff.
Meredith says, I'm reading yours because they're being too quiet in Mixler.
They're not Mixler people, start talking. Give Dee something to do. Come on.
Give me something to do.
She's bored. Give her something to do. And
I'm sweating.
And she's sweating, and she's reading my comments, which I don't like. Sheba says, did you get orbs at my house during the investigation? Yes, Sheba. Actually, I did get several orbs at the house. When I talked to John about the editing of the episode, he said that there was just nothing consistent enough to really show in the investigation portion, and that's why we didn't really include that stuff. Wanted to keep everything kind of moving in the episode, kind of the relevant stuff that we got. So that's what that's all about.
David's fanning me.
Well, that's good. David should fan you. That's good. He's keeping you cool.
He's fanning me. He's like, I feel like, like back in the
like Cleopatra.
Yeah, he's there. He's fanning me.
That's pretty funny.
It is. You keep doing it.
Well, we'll let Dee get fanned here really quickly.
Thank you.
Philip says, just saying hi, not up for joining tonight. Send us some love this way. Philip, absolutely sending love to you. I hope everything's okay. Hope the weather's all right out there and that you guys are all right. So, yeah, definitely sending you positive vibes, Philip. Hang in there. The madam says she's sad. She's driving home. Passenger from BB Bel Air with no headphones will have to tune in when she gets home.
Aww.
Love you, Dee and Mooney. Might make it for the adult time. And then
Yay!
she said the M word, which I'm not going to get into.
You should just get into it. If they're saying, oh, careful. If they're saying, now he's fanning me full force, making everything fly. Yeah. If they're saying it, you just read it.
Not saying that. Mercedes says, "Love you guys. We love you back, Mercedes." Hopefully, my little thing there helped you a little bit. Holly Allen, can you tell me who told my kid? Hey, hold on. Can you tell me who told me my kids are crazy? That one doesn't make sense to me. Do you get anything off of that?
I'm sorry. He
No,
stopped fanning me, so I'm telling you. Okay, read it again.
She said, and maybe I'm just not picking up on it. She said, "Can you tell me who told me my kids are crazy?" Does that make any sense to you? I'm not getting anything off of that at all. Holly, elaborate on that one. I'm happy to read it again. Tanya's given us a little weather report. She said, "Hit upper 80s here in upstate New York, and I couldn't get out of from recovery from surgery, but finally nice here." So that's good.
And Laura says, "Is he wearing a slave toga? Because he's fanning me."
I think the question is, when isn't he wearing a slave
He's
toga?
always wearing his slave toga. Toga, Renoise.
Yeah. He's got the leaves around the head.
Yeah.
I guess you don't know what David looks like, I guess. Fedege says, "Do I have any abilities?" And I'm looking at your picture here. Yeah, interestingly, clairaudient, I believe. I think that you're actually able to
Hear.
Yeah, not only hear spirit speaking, but I also think that you have the ability to tune in to those vibrations like stone recordings and things like that. I think sometimes you pick up on the reverberations that are going on around you. So try to tune into that a little bit, see if you can expand that. That'd be really cool. Kyle says, "D and Moon, I'm getting a pic tomorrow of the house that's haunted down the street from me. A woman in black is seen in the second story of the house." Yeah, Kyle, share that with us. We'll see if we can pick up on it. That'd be really cool.
Awesome.
Anything in Mixler? I didn't think so.
Let's see. Wait. Okay, so Amanda says, "I love being on this side because I can actively do things and listen to you without losing connection." Oh, Mixer doesn't lose connection, boy. Oh.
Well, I can't speak for Facebook. There's some issues with Facebook. I'm not saying that, but when people get to see our beautiful faces, I think that that's really what matters. I think that that's what most people would say. They'd be like, "How could I go through a Wednesday or Thursday night without actually seeing the two of you?" Maybe not so much tonight with you, D, because of the sweating thing, but in most.
I look good even though I'm sweating.
Most of the time, it's good for people to tune in. Carolyn says, "A lady came to my door, didn't know her, asked if I had a child in that room, and I said yes. She then told me that her child died in that room. A few seconds later, I went back to look for the lady, and she was gone." Wow, that's pretty cool.
Sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. I'm just following up on this. That is pretty interesting, Carolyn. I imagine that ties into your first experience. That's pretty amazing. Very, very cool. Thank you for sharing that. Go ahead, Dee.
Well, Brenda Wilkinson was asking, and I know it's yours, but it's just it
Oh
jumped
my
out
God,
at me.
you're
It
still
says,
here.
"Do you know?" Shut up. "Do you know who's whispering in my ear?" And I don't know if you agree with me, but I'm wondering if this has happened to her at night. That's what I feel, and I feel like it's family, but I don't know if you would agree with me on that.
Yeah, I got a grandmother, as you were saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, grandmother, not grandfather, grandmother.
Like a grandmother figure, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's family directly related to her. Ron says, "Thank you, we thought that. You're amazing." Oh, thanks, Ron. Yeah, glad I could validate about the ring. Thank you. Christy once again says, I had troubles with the feed. I just missed that last few minutes. Oh my God. I blame Mixler. I truly blame Mixler.
No,
Yeah,
everyone on Mixer
see,
is nice and happy.
No, the
They're
problem is
listening. They can do things.
it's when you combine Mixler with the Facebook aspect. That's the issue. Facebook runs fine unless Mixler's involved. That's what I've heard. That's the rumor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Sorry.
She's drinking water. She's being
No,
fanned.
he's giving me something. This was in the freezer, so I'm putting it on my face.
Just stay right like that. Just stay right like that. Okay, enjoy yourself. Nicole,
Really?
yeah, no,
Moon?
it's good. Enjoy yourself. It's fine.
You're
Just
being
live
mean to me.
just live in a place that's not so hot. Um, Nicole says, I made a change. Wondering if spiritually I made an improvement. Do I have any messages from any peeps in spirit that somehow may have not, that I may have not heard? Uh, Nicole, I think you have made a positive change, but I feel like there's a lot more to it, and I think you know what I'm talking about. I think no, I'm hearing for sure that you are so focused in on one aspect of it that you're actually closing yourself off to the other. You have to remain open to all those things, or you're gonna miss everything. So please open yourself back up.
I got a good one on Mixler. So now you have to listen to me. Oh, look at this ice pack. Oh, sorry.
Laura just told me to shut up. She said flat out, she's like, "Hey Moon," and she gave me the zip lip thing.
See? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hold on, guys.
Hi Robin,
All
how
right.
are you?
So
Good evening to you
Meredith on
too.
Mixer says, I mentioned last night, and Mooney said to bring it up during the show. I know I can hear and speak to spirits and see things that have or will happen. I just don't know what exactly to call this stuff. And I know that I'm blocking it a lot. Any advice? Meditation doesn't help. Okay. Well, if you are hearing and seeing, that's both clairaudience and
Visual.
clairvoyance, right? That's
Mhm.
when you can see. So that's both. Meditation doesn't help. I know Moon's not good at meditation. So what you do is you just concentrate when you're sleeping.
Well, before you go to sleep.
Yeah, before you go to sleep, you concentrate on that, and
And
then
and here's the thing, guys, with that, just really quickly, ask one question. One question. Don't try to,
Mhm.
because I know sometimes, like even when I do the readings on here for you guys, sometimes it's like, "Hi, my name is so and so, and I want to talk to my dad, and am I going to find the love of my life, and how about my money?" And when you start convoluting it and too many questions come in at once, you're never going to get your answers. So ask one question, get the answer to that one question, and then the next night move on to the next.
Kyle, they're being mean to your lad Mooney because your lad Mooney was being mean to Dee.
Oh, well, bring it on. That's all I got to say. Bring it on. You can't bring me down. Any of
You leave
you.
her alone. I love Laura. She's awesome.
I love the box talkers, but don't mess with the Mooney. Um,
Moon, stop it.
I'm not going to stop it.
Eh.
Just ice yourself. Nicole says, after party, woohoo! Then Chrissy says, I'm excited to see you both in Long Island. Chrissy, we're excited to see you too. It's going to be so cool. I hope you got your tickets. I hope that everybody gets their tickets for that. It's going to be absolutely amazeballs.
Yes, amazeballs. I like that word.
Cheryl asked, what is Mixler? Mixler is...
I'll put the link in here so you guys can go see my Mixler over there.
Yeah, head over to Mixler and see how that all works out.
It works out great because they can surf the web and do other stuff all while listening. Oh.
Yeah, so if you like listening to AM radio, head on over to Mixler. If you like to actually see the show and see how crazy we are, hang out with me over here on Paranormal Warehouse.
And with me, I'm over here too. I'm
No,
everywhere.
she's not really over there.
I am. I'm omnipresent.
That's a big word. Chrissy says, Moon, I need to send you my pic of man in doorway. Yes, please do. I'd love to see it. I would love to. Hey, James is in here. I got to tell you guys honestly, and this is serious.
James, we love you.
Yes, James is awesome. So last night we premiered Ghostbox Chronicles episode 4, and that came out. And then I did a Facebook Live thing, which a lot of you guys came and joined me for. Thank you. And then a lot of you guys followed me over, and I did a live thing on YouTube, which was like virgin territory. I've never done that before. I was so scared. I was so panicked. And it actually worked. So James, in the meantime, was like, so what's your guys' website? And we're like, oh, we don't have a website. Kind of like
I'm
that.
working on one. But,
yeah, we didn't have anything at the moment. So he's like, enough of that. So he goes on and starts building us a website. Like, boom, just starts putting it together. So today, it's like nearing, early completion. We are just blown away. So James, love sent to you. Thank you for doing that. You're absolutely awesome. We didn't even ask you to do it, and you just jumped in and got it done. So great box talker. Thanks, James. Totally appreciate it.
Totally rules. We love you.
Yes.
I look funny, right? I'm just here dying.
You look like you have an injury. You look like you've been playing football and you hurt yourself.
You know what? If any chick would be playing football, it would be me.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I got tackled.
That's true. Dee would be a football player. Let's see. Okay, Vicky says, I feel spirits touch me. I see them too. I've done this from childhood. Yeah, Vicky. it sounds like that's a mainly mediumship ability. Very cool. I'd be interested to know if you've developed that. Timothy, can I spam you? LOL. Don't spam us, Timothy. We don't want the spam. You can spam us. It's okay. We'll be fine with it. Um, Kyle says, haha, moon expression is awesome. It's like, oh no, LOL.
Oh, and I went into Spanish mode?
Yes.
Yeah, that's, he gets scared. That's how I scare him.
Okay, so, yes, it is. Timothy says he just put up a Ustream link in here, which is totally fine. He's going to do a live broadcast from a place called the Hinsdale House. I'm not familiar with that. On August 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys want to watch Tim do some investigation, he's a great investigator. Check him out at the Hinsdale House. That's Dan Kloss's property. And that's August 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, EDT. So check that out. Michelle Childress says, Oist.
I am. Look, now the ice is getting me all.
No, she said oist, not the other one.
Well, add M to that, and that's D tonight.
Oistum. Holly says, I was sitting in another room and I heard a voice say, man, you kids are crazy. That's what that's about. Man, your kids are crazy.
Sorry. Going all over the place here.
Interesting. A man said, man, your kids are crazy. Yeah, older gentleman. Interesting. Brown pants, plaid shirt.
But I don't get that it's related. Do you?
No, not at all. And a really kind of deep, gruff voice. I think he used to live there. I feel like he was a former resident there. And I think that the kids are driving him nuts, to be honest with you. Huh.
Probably used to like peace and quiet.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Yes. Carolyn's come back. She says, do you see someone for me before I pass and maybe a name? Okay, so Carolyn is actually the person who had the doorway and the orbs appear and the woman at the door about the kids. Yeah, Carolyn, I do see somebody actually coming into your life, but it's not as quickly as you'd like it to be, so you're going to have to be patient on this one, unfortunately. Yeah, I do feel like they're coming your way. Name, all I'm getting is it starts with an R, like a Ronald or Rick, but it's an R. I'm getting an R name.
Interesting.
Kyle comes back. He says, I got my kilt on, keeping myself cool. Ha 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 ha. After parties, not for quite some time, guys. Kyle, always. Damn it, Kyle.
Always.
Chrissy comes in. Can you tell me who comes in my dreams? Is it Jason? Young. Yeah, I do think so. I do feel that. Hey, Savannah Martin jumped in. Hey, Savannah. Happy birthday week after week. Let's see here. Karen says, my son and I see and feel someone in the hallway of our condo since my mom passed. More than likely, that's her just coming back and checking up on you guys. If you don't feel frightened by the energy, I'd say that that's probably her. Yeah. One more. Savannah. Hi, Savannah again. My boyfriend had just lost money recently around our house, but we haven't been able to find it. Do my guides or uncle possibly know where it is located? This is so weird, Savannah. I'm actually picking up the backyard, if that makes any sense. Like near the back door, backyard.
I was going to say I don't think it's in the house.
It's like out back. It's like it fell out, reaching in the pocket, grabbing for something else, it fell out. Interesting. Laura says, I love a man in a kilt, Kyle. All right, Laura. I guess I'm going to have to start.
I love when they start having their own conversations in there. They're like, oh, Kyle, I love a man in a kilt.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a kilt now because Laura only loves men in kilts, so that's what I have to do.
Oh, okay, so you're going to have to go get a kilt.
I'll get a kilt. I'll do what I have to do. I understand how this is. I got it.
Oh my God.
Robin says, I've tried to meditate and can't. I get to that point and get a twitch and I wake up. Yeah, that's what I get to, Robin. I just I can't concentrate on it. So, again, try that nighttime thing. See if that works. That's
And
your best
more
bet.
and more people always say that they can't. That doesn't mean just just stop trying. I would say continue to try. A lot of times it's the location, the place, and what's going on around you when you're trying. Um, some people find that they meditate better outside at night when it's quiet, in nature. Some people meditate better in a room by themselves in a dark, not too much light. It all depends. I mean, try different things first, and if definitely also try the sleeping thing where you concentrate on something before you fall asleep, and because I know that's how a lot of people have to do it. But meditating really, really is good. Like it will, once you're able to do it, it does help you a lot. So
Yeah, I agree. But
yeah, that's all
but
yeah.
yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. Yeah. Um, no, but I think you forgot something that's really important, D, and that is that there is no try, only do.
Only do. Hmm.
That is why you fail.
I don't. I can meditate, sir.
Oh, I know you can. I was talking about her.
Oh,
Jeez, sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Moon. I'm frustrated because it's hot and I'm sweaty and I can't do anything.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard all about it. Chrissy says, you're beautiful, D. I'm sweating too, but just cut the lawn so my hubby can rest tomorrow. Oh, you are awesome, Chrissy.
Oh,
That's the
awesome.
way you do it. That's the way you do it. Fedege says, thank you. Kyle says, why, thank you, Laura. Hee hee. That's the man in the kilt comment. Back to Robin. She says, I really need to know what Tim was trying to say through the box last week. Please, I need closure. Robin loves you guys. Robin, love you guys. Yeah, Robin, boy, that was such a fast thing, and I haven't been able to pick back up on it since we had that issue. I will try to get something through, but I honestly, right now, I'm just not picking up on anything. I don't know if you're getting anything, D.
Mm-mm.
We will keep trying, Robin. Promise.
Mm-mm. I'm wondering if that was if that was actually him trying to get through. If we're not picking up on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know he came through fast, and that was
Or if he only wants her to know.
that's a possibility. It could just be a private message. He might not want it broadcast, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good
You
point.
might need to get in touch with Moon privately for that one.
Yeah, please. If you need help, I'm happy to do a private session for you. Um, Shayna says, I was told by 3 different psychics in my life that I have psychic medium abilities. I feel I do, but it does scare me a bit. Is this true or am I just crazy? Yeah, Shayna, I think that
Everybody does have some bit of psychic abilities. That's just the truth. Everybody has that. It's just being able to awaken it and use it. But you're probably closer to it than you think.
yeah, absolutely. And the thing that I've realized is the majority of the mediums who are out there who are very good are frightened mediums. And what I mean by that is it's a situation where most of these people are extremely powerful, but they're afraid of it. If you go to the average person and say you're going to be approached by ghosts for help, they're going to be like, oh, not me, because it's a
Hmm.
frightening thing. But I got to tell you, if you open yourself up to the experience and let spirit come to you and present what they need to you, it's not going to be nearly as scary as you think it is. And
No, it's not.
I just encourage you to ground yourself, protect yourself, and then open yourself up to speak to at least one, and see if you feel comfortable with that.
Okay, hold on. David's sending me a message. He wants me to ask you something, so I'm going to read it. Hold on, but go ahead and continue reading messages.
Yeah, it's totally fine because David's not been happy with me lately. So
He's fine with you.
no, it's okay. It's all right. He can be upset with me. We'll be all right.
He's upset with you. Why would he be upset with you?
Well, the other day he sent me some things on Facebook I wasn't happy about. Caused a little controversy. Caused a little
Yeah.
controversy in the last show. I mean, I love David. Everybody knows I love David, but you can't put those things up on my wall and expect me to be okay with it. I'll be honest with you.
You know what? He's just going to keep doing it.
I know he is. I know it's going to
And
happen.
then there was the controversy where he told you Moon rents D.
No, and he tried to go through several different things. He tried to go through Moon rents D, Moon leases D. I said I'm renting to own. He didn't like that one. we've gone through a few different scenarios, and for some reason it's just not working out. So whatevs. Okay. Amanda says, Sheba, have you felt better since you released the spirit of the guy? I'd have to let Sheba answer that one. Kyle says, hey, don't be mean to Milad Mooney. Yeah, guys, don't be mean to me.
I had already read that one, remember? I
Yeah,
told you.
but I'm repeating it. Be nice to me.
I read.
Hi, Mary. Mary says, hello, everyone. Cheryl, why do I have such bad anxiety, and will it ever go away? Cheryl, as I'm reading this, and I'm getting this right off the bat, this is a past life trauma that you had. And it's the anxiety that you experience is a fear of loss, like a deep fear of loss that comes to you. And it overwhelms you and it rules your life. And my suggestion is, however you want to deal with this, you need to get in touch with what's causing it and the experience that happened. I get the loss of children. That's what I'm picking up on. Being in a position where you couldn't save someone. So explore that and see if that makes any sense to you as time goes on.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for David to finish his message.
Oh, it's okay.
So
I'm just reading. Sheba comes back. I went to U of Iowa, University of Iowa. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I gotta tell you what happened. I'll tell you. I wish I could go with you and Mama Moon. Yeah, we wish you could come too, Sheba. That'd be a lot of fun. So, a good friend of mine is actually the debate coach at Iowa, University of Iowa. And so, guess what he did last night? This is so cool. He did a viewing of Ghostbox Chronicles for the debate team, his whole debate team, and had them actually debate about, the reality of spirit and communication and so on and so forth. And he said that there was a bunch of people on his team that actually had a change of heart for being skeptics after they watched that episode. So that is so cool. We're so happy we could do that, and especially, young minds, very important for them to have the ability to see the reality of spirit communication. And Sheba, you were a big part of that because it was so clear. I just wanted to mention that.
Okay. So David wanted me to tell you. He says he had this dream and it left him, because he rarely dreams and he really doesn't remember them when he does. And this one's, he remembered it and it stuck out to him. And he says, I was driving and it was really dark. Everything around him was dark, and it was only up ahead that he saw like a light up ahead. Right. Like a gas station was the only thing lit up. Mm-hmm. And he was driving, like in the dream, he's driving in the dream, and then he became aware and telling himself, oh wait, I'm dreaming, and that's never happened to him. So anyways, so he was able to tell himself that he was dreaming, and then, it says the gas station was the only thing lit up, the town was all dark, and then a little light figure tried talking to him. Mm-hmm. He doesn't remember what that light figure was telling him or why it approached him, but it was trying to talk to him. But the feeling he got from it was he was trying to talk him through something. Mm-hmm. And he's been wanting me to ask you about that. Like, what do you get from that?
I think this has to do with a life message. I think that it's guides communicating and talking about being stuck in one spot, and dealing with communication issues. I think that the gas station is symbolizing help, service, fuel being to get him to the next stage. And I think that he's actually stuck in a cycle right now. And I think that was his guides coming to him and telling him, you need to move past this point. You're stuck in park. You're neutral. You're not moving. So I think that was his guides coming to him and telling him that. And I think that that's what the service station, the gas station represented.
Yeah, that's why that's the only thing that was lit up then. Yeah. That makes sense.
You got to get to that spot so you can make it to your next stage in life. Very important.
Yeah. Wow. And he woke up after that, and he said it's been gnawing at him because he knows it was important, because he knows that it was like a message, and right. He's like, what does he get from that? He's been confused, so he wanted me to ask you that.
I hope that makes sense. That's just the download that I got when that was happening. So
I'll see what he says right now.
Absolutely. Pearly May says the YouTube thing was very cool. Thank you, Pearly May. I was concerned how that was going to come off. That was live inside the box, the after show after the episode. So thank you for doing that.
That was Moon minus D.
Yeah, that was Moon on his own. That was.
Oh my God! You could use that banner I made for that one.
You could. That would be good. Yeah.
Moon minus D. Oh, yeah. That's so sad.
Moon no D. Moon no D.
Moon no D.
Moon no D. Really quickly, guys, just want to take a moment to thank everybody for watching and listening tonight. We do mean that. We really love you guys. we totally appreciate you guys taking the time out of your Wednesdays and Thursdays to hang out with us and listen to us ramble and all that kind of fun stuff. If you wouldn't mind, as we always ask during the show, if you could share the video that you're watching right now to your Facebook page and maybe put a little message in there just telling people, hey, come hang out with my crazy friends. That would be awesome. That's the way that we get the word out about all this stuff. And then I just wanted to also mention, and if you could send some love and hearts and thumbs up and stuff, we love that too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really quickly wanted to just reiterate what's happening here very quickly. We are got a lot of stuff happening coming up. We've got, or I personally, me and Mama Moon, have the Dubuque Paranormal and Psychic Expo that's happening this coming Saturday and Sunday in Dubuque, Iowa. You can check out all the event dates and times on my page. Following that, I'm doing a private investigation. Mama Moon and I are doing a private investigation for a couple of friends of ours in Iowa. We got a couple other things happening there. We're doing an investigation of the Stagecoach Inn with Dee Garcia and Dan and Chris Sutton, and we're going to go out there and do an investigation and film it for a future episode of the Ghost Box Chronicles. So that's going to be on there. And then the fun continues at the Chilla in Manila Paracon. And that is happening in Manila, Iowa. What's the date on that, Dee? I don't have the calendar in front
27th.
of me. 27th. On Saturday the 27th, just before Memorial Day. You guys can come and hang out with us. My mom and I are doing a Moon Family Psychic Experience at the Klondike Hotel. Then we head down to the Haunted School in Manila, and we're going to do a full paranormal conference with vendors and speakers, and we're going to do Box Talk live, so you guys will actually see us live.
Yay!
We're going to have a live...
Sitting next to each other!
Yeah, and we're going to have a live studio audience.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, we're going to play some games, and it's going to be an experiment. We're going to see what happens. It should be really, really cool. So if you guys can't make the event, definitely look for the time that's going to be on. So that's going to be happening soon. And then we have another cool event that's happening, the Dark Matters Paranormal Symposium. That's going to
Yes, that's going to be cool.
Yes, it's happening at Katie's of Smithstown in Long Island, New York in July. I don't have the date in front of me because I got my little phone out in front of me, but it's going to be absolutely cool. We're really looking forward to doing that. And if you're interested in going to that one, if you're anywhere near New York City, please join us. We're going to have a great time. Vendors, paranormal speakers, Box Talk Live, psychic readings. It's going to be nuts. We're going to have fun.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time, guys. So just wanted to mention that. And then the sad news that we have is that next week, the Iowa week, yeah, we're not going to be doing Box Talk News or Box Talk with Mooney and Dee on Wednesday or Thursday because we're going to be doing live on Saturday. So we're going to miss you guys on that one. But hang out for the live.
But I've got a lot of things that I need to prepare for the live one. So we got to take that time off to get some things ready. So
yep, and I will be on the road without my OBS.
That's true too.
Yeah, so it's not going to work. But anyway, we'll be doing it Saturday. It's going to be fun. So anyway,
you guys aren't going to see us next week. Well, Saturday, yes.
Saturday you'll see us. Saturday you'll see us. Don't be sad.
Don't be sad.
Don't be sad.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be all right.
David says that it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense for him, and he says, "Wow." So
I'm glad I could help with that. Stop posting bad things on my wall.
Stop saying I rent and I lease.
I own. Nicole says, thanks, Mooney. Yes, you're right. It was a big question. I can read almost anyone except myself. Thanks, guys, for the awesome show. You are welcome, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Moon, my mom says hi.
Hola, mama.
She says hola. She says hello. She says, how are you?
Muy bien.
That's good. Good job, Moon.
Thank you. Not muy mal, muy bien.
Muy mal, muy bien.
Yes. Madeline. I was about to start singing Winger from the 80s. Can you give me some advice on automatic writing? Yes, I can give you some advice on automatic writing. And Madeline, as you know, you do have that ability. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't do before they go into automatic writing. If there's one thing you need to ground yourself before you're doing even more than mediumship, it is automatic writing.
Yes.
And the reason for that is that you have to open yourself up completely to spirit. You're asking a spirit to literally come into you, control your hand, control your movements, and that is the quickest possible way for possession. So my advice to you, you've got to have an effective grounding method, and then once you have the effective grounding method, you have to learn how to work with spirit to allow them to use your hand, use your body, but still maintain control. Because a lot of people who do automatic writing go in full bore, and then we end up having to do exorcisms, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, and to add to that, I was going to say grounding and all that, but then have a method of continual protection going on as you're working through it, because even if you know how to work with spirit, you should always have that continual protection. Whatever your method is, whatever it is that you use, you should always have that.
Definitely. Totally agree with you on that. Nicole says, tell Tim I'm going to photobomb his Hinsdale broadcast. So, Tim, prepare for a photobomb. It's coming. It's going to happen.
Photobomb.
It's coming. Hinsdale House photobomb. Tanya says, I've been single for almost 4 years now. Any live for me? Oh, love for me. Yeah, Tanya, I thought I told you this before. I definitely sense that. Again, there's so many things energy-wise going on with you right now that you're going to be blocking a lot of those opportunities out. So my only advice to you is to try to, and you know what I mean by this, I'm not trying to insult you, but bring the drama level down a little bit, bring the stress level down again, and if you level yourself out, you're going to open yourself up to some good possibilities.
I feel like it's going to happen for her, but it's going to be a while, like a couple of months or so.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time. I agree. Oh boy, Amanda, I always feel this from you when you come in. I always know. She's having another rough afternoon, but controlling my emotions. Couldn't get through these crazy times without you guys lately. Amanda,
Aww.
That's we're here for you. You know that. We just we love you guys, and we just want to help you out and hopefully make you smile. And Dee's goal is to make you laugh. And
you guys know too, you can reach out to me if you need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, can I say something real quick?
Say something real quick.
I'm really excited, guys, and I hadn't said anything because I hadn't, but I'm really excited because, well, a lot of you may not know, but if you listened to Phenomenon Encountered yesterday, you would know, but that I write poetry, and I'm really good at it too.
She's not conceited at all.
It was a joke. Well, but you said you like my poems.
Yes, I do. I find it odd that you say that you're really good at it. It's like I play music and I'm really good at it. I'm a medium and I'm really good at it.
I write poetry, guys, and it sucks, but I'm not going to say it like that.
No, you say, I enjoy writing poetry. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm sweaty. I'm not thinking. Okay. Anywho.
Go ahead.
So,
poetry.
Anyways, I enjoy writing poetry, and my goal has always been to share it, because I feel that if it could help a lot of people out there that can relate to it and help people get through, whatever it is that they're going through, because it's that deeper type of poetry, meaningful. I wrote a lot of it while I was going through some stuff, and for a while now I had been looking to see, if I could get it published, or if I was going to have to self-publish or what. But I finally heard back from a publisher that's interested in publishing my poetry. So very soon, guys, there's going to be a book from me, my poetry. So look out for that one. I'm very excited. And it's going to be with Haunted Road Media. So yay.
That is so awesome. I already said congratulations earlier, but congratulations again. That is so cool.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that is absolutely awesome. And hopefully they're not a pain in your rear.
Oh, no, they're not. This is my blue friend.
Yes, no, I understand. Publishers are an interesting breed.
No, he's the Haunted Road Media with Mike Ricksecker, and it's his publishing company, and he's awesome. He's amazing. So
that's awesome.
He says, I'm going to be their first poet.
That's so cool.
Publishers, they're usually afraid to publish poetry because it's like, it's a difficult market. But he's like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm like, yes.
That's really cool. That is so awesome.
I'm so excited. I am.
Yay. Yay.
So you guys, and my website's almost up, and I'll be sharing some of those poems on there as well. Not all of them, because I want you all to buy the book. Just little snippets.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree.
Okay.
Don't give away the what's the term? Why buy the cow
Why?
when you can get
Yeah,
the
when
milk
you're
for
giving the
free?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Why?
something like that. Cow's milk, something.
Yeah, something about don't buy the cow if you're giving away. Yeah, giving the milk away for
Birds,
free.
bees. I don't know. There's something
Birds
in
and the
there. Yeah,
bees, and there's something about milk, and well, it's not the after party time, so we won't
yeah.
talk
We
about
won't
that.
get into that right
Even though
now.
I'm icing myself down, this looks so wrong, right? So I've got a publisher.
Might look a little wrong. A little wrong.
A little wrong, guys. It's hot in here. Sorry, I'm not trying to be anything.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anyway, so Vicky says I've even had people want me there, call me by name when they pass away. I've also died once. I remember that what that had. Ugh, it's going back and forth, and everything I was told can true. Okay, Vicky, I'm missing you on that one. Sorry, I'm gonna skip because that's just not making sense to me. I apologize. Please retype. Just wondering, is my mom okay? From Linda. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Linda. I feel good. I feel that that was, yeah, it was a good thing, positive. Amanda says my daughter's 15 and struggling, bipolar. Oof, I can relate.
Oh.
My daughter goes through a lot of issues as well, and I'm in nursing school. Does anyone have any messages for me to let me know it'll be okay? Love from Rhode Island. Thanks, Amanda. You know,
I
oh
Go ahead.
no, it's fine. D, go ahead.
I was gonna say right off the bat, the feeling that I get is that I think, and I know that you're in nursing school and everything, but and I'm not saying that you don't, but if you are taking the time to talk to her, do it even more. And a lot of times it takes more than just you reaching out. Sometimes they do need someone else to talk to, and I speak from personal experience from this. Yeah, and the feeling that I get is that she'll be okay, but she needs somebody else to talk to, and you need to get her that other outlet.
Most definitely, and don't try to rush things.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna take quite some time for her to find a good balance for herself. So as hard as it is, try to be as supportive as you can, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and get her to write a lot. Get her to journal a lot, a lot. Just pour it out, and you'll see how it'll come pouring out of her if she just starts. And then that'll be if she allows you to, because you don't want her to feel like you're not respecting that. But if she allows you to read, or if you can make an agreement with her, if that would be a way that she says, okay, I'm going to write my thoughts down, and she's in a safe place, and you're not going to get offended with whatever she writes. That way, you can have that better communication with her, and you can better understand what's going on in her brain that way. So I might. If I were you, I would try to set something like that up with her. And of course, if at first she says, no, I don't feel comfortable you reading this, eventually she might, and then she may, share those thoughts that she wrote down with you later. And you want to keep that communication open with her. It's very important, especially at that age.
Most definitely, yeah. It's a trying time. My daughter, she's gonna turn 21 in December, which is crazy to me to begin with. But she's gone through so many different issues, and the only thing that I found over time was just the best thing you can ever do for them is listen and try to provide the best advice possible at that time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, Tammy says finally here. Hi, you two. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, Colette's back. She was having some problems with her feed. Sorry about the Facebook thing, guys. We were joking about it earlier, but yeah, seriously, Facebook's been weird for the last couple of days.
It has been.
Yeah, I did a video last night, Facebook Live, and everybody said it sounded like I was like in an old-timey speaker. It was like,
Well, I could hear you fine. It just kept kicking me out, and I thought Moon doesn't want me to watch.
yeah, I had the admin panel. I kept seeing D come in. I was like, oh, ban, remove, ban, remove.
Oh,
I hit it
so
over and
mean.
over again.
Like,
Yeah.
this is Moon minus D. Let's get rid of her.
I was trying. See what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Jeanette says, hello, Mooney and
Keep
D.
it up. Keep it up.
Okay. Jeanette says, hello, Mooney and D from Pocono Summit, Pennsylvania. Ooh, I like it. Hello. I have a close friend that is going through some serious issues. I witnessed her unsuccessfully doing something to herself that is forever embedded in my head. Yeah. I want to know, will she get better? Jeanette, there's a lot of trouble there. More than you even know. You know a lot of the surface issues and even some of the deep stuff, but there's something.
She's not telling you everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has to do with a really severe trauma that happened, and I'm not sure when, but if you could get her to open up a little bit about that, and then try to get her to seek some professional help, I think that's your best move, honestly.
What I'm getting is that she feels or she's afraid to be judged.
Hmm.
That's the feeling I get. So that's why she's not putting it all out there. So make sure that she gets that vibe from you, that there's no judgment at all,
Yeah,
no matter what it is that she hasn't told you.
agreed. Cornelia, hello. I'm sneaking away from a conference call to ask if you have I love that. To ask if you have a word from my dear friend Marky, who passed away 3 weeks ago unexpectedly. What happened? Thank you. Oh, Cornelia.
Something in the brain. Was it something in the brain? I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely had not a trauma, but an issue in the brain. Also, something with the lungs too. I don't understand that. I don't know the shutdown that happened, but it was sudden. It was a quick thing that happened. Expect to hear from them though. Expect to hear from them quickly. It was a very odd situation. It was totally unexpected.
Hmm.
Interesting. Holly again says, I've been told I have some abilities and need advice on how to improve on them. D.
Oh, yeah. Talk to Moon. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, well, for me, like I said, a lot of people have trouble with meditation, but that's really what helped me a lot. Um, it's tricky, quieting the mind, and once you get that your mind to quiet and shut up for like to just silence, you have to listen to that, and you have to learn how to. It's all about tuning into that. The way I picture it, tuning into that web, you could put your ear against the web and listen to all the signals come in that way. And once you're open to that and you can listen to that, it all becomes just so much clearer. The way, it's funny because on Monday I was on this show on Spaced Out Radio with some other radio show hosts, and we were talking about communicating, and then there was some debate and about how with spirits, how can you communicate with a spirit that talks another language, and da 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 da. And you need, sometimes, yes, on the surface, if they're talking to you, like it happens, like when it comes out of the box that they speak in Spanish and you're like, D, what did they say? But sometimes when you're on another level and you're communicating differently, like, and you're just receiving messages, it doesn't matter the language, because it's the language of the mind. It's telepath. That's just my theory, that like when you're communicating telepathically, it goes beyond language. So that's the way I put it. Like, to get in tune with your abilities, you sort of have to go to that, understand how to receive those messages and listen to the universe. It sounds way out there, I know, but that's what it is.
Dude, that sounds way out there.
What I mean is that any little thing can be a message. I mean, what you would just pass by and say, oh, okay, well, that bird just won't shut up. That's probably something you need to listen to. And the first thing that comes into your mind, the first thing that comes into your gut, that's what it is. Don't question yourself, because we all have that intuition. And when you block your intuition, it's not going to work for you. But once you start listening to yourself, because usually it's your higher self, that's when you start opening up more. Moon?
Yeah, I agree.
Why are you quiet?
Well, no, I was just letting you complete your thought, because
I did.
usually you cut me off, so I figured I'd let you finish what you had to say.
Why are you quiet?
Well, I was just letting you finish. I was just letting you talk. So.
No, you're making caras.
See? What?
You're making caras at me.
I don't know what that means.
Caras means you're making faces. I'm talking, and you're making faces like I'm loca.
I didn't make any faces. I was totally listening the whole time.
You were like this. You were like this.
Guys, was I making faces? I didn't do that. I didn't even do that. I was totally serious. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. And she's rambling on for quite a while, and I'm going to listen to all of it. And that's why I was silent at the end, is because I wanted to make sure you were done with your thought. I wanted to be polite and let you finish what you had to say.
Yes. Thank you for being polite, Moon.
You're welcome. See, we're very civil on this show. Every time. Ooh, I hit my little controller. Okay, I'm still on. Donna says, or Donna, I'm not sure which one. My daughter was told at a reading her dad hid money. Can you tell me where to look? I don't get that at all. I don't get that he hid money. D, you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not picking up on that at all. I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm not
That he
getting
hid it? Maybe no.
hid
Maybe he
or
stored
left
it
money.
somewhere.
No, I'm not getting that there was anything about leaving money behind.
Uh-uh.
Nope. I think that that was BS. I don't think that that's real. So don't put your faith in that. I just don't feel like there is any truth to that whatsoever. Sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm calling BS on that one. I don't think there's anything to that. Sorry. Um, Kyle says, D and Moon, I had something very weird happen to me a couple of nights in bed. Kyle, wait for the after party. I started I started falling asleep and heard my name being called, but both of my parents were asleep and snoring. Any ideas on what that might be? Huh. Kyle, with you, I'm actually picking up that it's your buddy that you talked to the other week on the Ghost Box where we were doing the session. I think he's trying to communicate with you, just letting you know he's okay. Initial contact was made. I think that he's just trying to get some messages through to you and let you know that he's all right.
Um, Real quick, over here on Mixer. Yay, Mixer! Amanda says, "Such a cool Monday night Monday, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Such
Dee.
a cool." Such a cool Monday night conversation. And it really was. It was really interesting. And then Meredith says, I've been told by my guides that I translate too much when we talk. That's exactly it. That's exactly it right there. You need to go get into beyond that and just it's a language of the mind when you're communicating with your guides. The way I compared it is like, okay, anybody in the world can have a computer, right?
Sure.
Yeah, anybody. I mean, and here we have our computer. They pop up, in English, and we type things in English, and we read things in English. And in Mexico, they might have their computer set up to where they read everything in Spanish, and then and just everybody has their language on their computers. But computers can speak to each other, and they speak in binary code. Right? They use computer codes, binary codes. That's how they don't speak in languages. It's the same thing with communicating with your spirit guides. It goes beyond language. You use the language of the mind. You use that universal language, that understanding language, and it's just that, I don't know. Can you know what I'm trying to say, Moon? Come on.
Receive messages telepathically and don't judge the content.
Thank you.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I tied it.
And you know what?
Yeah.
No. That's great. I'm glad you did that because that's an example right there.
Yeah, that
You
is
just
an
picked
example.
up-
I just
that's
picked
a-
up on what you were saying,
Yes.
and I relate it in a very simple way with maybe involved 10 words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just picked up on that.
I did. I got it.
Mental.
It's that thing.
See?
We got that.
You go beyond the language.
Unos D. Colette says, are you getting any messages? Can you let me know, please? Colette, it's interesting. In your situation, a couple of times that we've talked on private message, I just wanted to relay this to you. There is a woman, I want to say in her early 20s, with very straight, dark hair. If I had to go with the time period, I would say late 1700s maybe. Very plain clothes, almost like night clothes, very pale. Her eyes, the interesting thing about her is the dark hair, but she has very bright blue eyes. I feel like she's been trying to reach out to you for some time. So if you would try to communicate with her in your next DVP session, I think that you'd be surprised how quickly she comes through. Think about the time period. Think about that. Like I said, late 1700s, maybe early 1800s. The way that she's going to speak is different than you would normally talk to someone. So be very basic, be very direct. But I think she's trying to communicate with you. Dee's just nodding. Karen says,
It's because I'm reading what Amanda says on Mixler, but I'm just waiting to see if you have anything else to say, because you say I always cut you off.
"Oh no,
so
you don't
waiting.
cut me off. I was totally joking about that."
Ay, chihuahuas contigo, Cristóbal, siempre empiezas. ¿Por
Mm.
qué?
I'm sorry. The reason I do it, I don't know why I do it.
Bueno, ¿me vas a dejar hablar, sí o no?
Very confused right now. I don't understand what's happening. And
Let's see if you can go. Let's see if you can go beyond the language.
Oh my God! Well, when you say the flowery words, when you get the Spanish words coming at me, it confuses me. It makes me very scared sometimes, and then I feel like I have to hide because I don't know what I'm answering.
Cristóbal.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So Amanda says, D, great example about what I said. Computers, binary code,
Right.
binary code, all that. Okay, she said, whoa, somebody just opened my door. Scared me. Sorry, that scared me. Anyways,
not paranormal.
Not paranormal.
Just stressing once again,
I
not
thought
paranormal.
it was going to be paranormal, but it's not.
It's not paranormal. Everything's okay.
Everything's fine.
Everyone just relax.
Anywho, she says, great example. You showed a pic of you before and after, what you look like now, and you started talking. Yeah, I posted it and I started talking in Spanish. There was a translation, and I got to see what you meant, and others. What? Okay, it's not finished. Oh! I know what you're getting at, Amanda. Yes. How you talk? Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's saying that was a great. In other words, with translating, when you're just speaking languages, you need that translation. But yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry.
That was great radio right there. That was amazing. I was just drawn into that whole conversation. That was incredible.
Ay, está bueno. ¿Sabes qué? Yo ya no voy a hablar. Me voy a quedar bien callada.
There she goes again. I'll try to keep us on track, guys. Karen
Sí,
says,
por favor.
Yes. Karen says, can you see who has been watching over me and my kids? We fill them in the house. Yeah, I actually don't feel like this is family. I think, Karen, that it's actually... I feel like, again, like earlier, this is somebody who used to live in the location, and I think that it's female, maybe mid-40s when she passed, and she's trying to really look out for everybody there. Ron likes your air conditioner, ice pack. You go, girl.
I know. I'm doing it.
Let's see here. Okay, so Christine says, my 3-year-old keeps pointing to the other room saying a monster, her imagination or seeing something. Christine, I think that she's definitely picking up on something there. I don't think that it's anything evil or bad, but I just don't think she's able to put it into words. I feel like she's probably seeing it as a partially formed apparition, which is going to cause distortion in features, which might make her feel that it's that monster that's coming forward. Try to encourage her to let you know when it's there and ask her questions about it. That's the only way you're really going to find out.
I'm not talking.
No, go ahead, dear. I'm ready. Go.
No. I'm sorry. I'm answering because my mom just sent me a message that my sister can't see it, so I'm trying to help her.
Okay, you do tech work. I'm going to keep going.
Mary... Yeah, that's how you like it, anyways.
That was harsh. I felt that through the audio. Mary said, lately I feel very blocked. I don't know if it's me or somebody that's preventing me from feeling and seeing things. Any thoughts? Mary, I think you're trying too hard. I think that you were thrown off a little bit by some recent things that happened in your life, and I feel like now you wanted to reconnect on the spiritual level, but I feel like now you're trying to get it back too fast, too quickly, and it's the more you force, the harder it's going to be. So my suggestion is to take a little bit of a break from it, take your mind off of it, and let it come back to you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Moon, even though it's shocking that I agree with him. No, I always agree with you. You know it's true. No, I agree with Moon 100%. That's exactly it. I think you're trying too hard. Just let it happen. The more you try too hard, the more blocked off you're going to be. So.
Totally agree. We agreed again. Mm-hmm. That's scary.
Yes, we did. Yeah. We agree a lot.
Yeah, we do. I'm joking around. Brittany says, my name is Brittany White. When will I have my last kid? Brittany, we actually talked about that. I think it's going to be a little while. I think that, the pattern's going to break, and it's going to be a little while for you. So hang in there. It will happen. Savannah comes in again and says, going to check for it now about the Outback money. I'll let you know what the turnout is. Thank you, Chris. You are most welcome, Savannah. Glad we could help with that one. Oh, boy, we lost Timothy. He had a headache. It's not going away. Hope you feel better, Tim. Sending you some good energy, buddy. Everybody said Tim some good energy. Vicky says, I'm unable to use my CPAP. Will I be okay, and will I get my disability? Yeah, Vicky, I think you've still got a couple more roadblocks to go, but I do feel like you are going to get that disability. Try not to give up. That's going to be the hard thing. Is you're going to be discouraged a few times, but I do see you pulling through on this one. I think it's going to be okay.
I think you're going to be okay. Yeah, I don't get a bad feeling.
No, but yeah, I know how scary it can be. Geraldine says, Mooney, my husband passed in 2013. I'm sorry, and set me up with the man I'm dating now. Will we stay together? Yeah.
And I think he's going to have a lot to do with that to make sure that you all stay together.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Geraldine. I know he set you guys up, but there's some serious conflicts in not only personality but spirituality and ideals. Um, just because he was trying to help you out and get you into that position, he doesn't want to see you miserable either. Um, so if you're feeling uncomfortable in the situation, I would say always reconsider, and don't feel like you're doing anything disrespectful to your late husband just because things aren't necessarily working out where you're at.
But I do feel like he's going to try his best to make sure they stay together. Like even if she wants to get out of it.
Right. Yeah. Again though, I do think he wants you to be happy. So try to hang in there, please, 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 please. Um, Anyway, really quickly, guys, again, if you would not mind, if you haven't done it yet and you don't mind doing it, if you would please share the video that you're watching right now to your Facebook pages and tell people, hey, come check this out, because we would really appreciate you doing that. And that's how we get new listeners and keep everything moving and going. And yeah, that's what that's all about.
Look, Tammy says she loves the lip color. Thank you.
Okay, so is Tammy in Mixler tonight?
Does it matter?
Yeah, yeah, it does matter,
Oh,
actually.
it does, really.
Because I thought we had just had this whole conversation about.
Yeah, we did.
I'm going to move on to the next question. Uh, Ama- Amanda says, so I've been trying to figure out. I've noticed that my daughter's dad calls me. I go through this panic and then I'm exhausted. What do you guys suggest to control my emotions? I guess to ground myself. Yeah, that can be really tough dealing with an ex, especially somebody who, you've got all those nasty emotions associated with. I apologize, guys. My dogs are trying to talk in the background here, by the way, as we go. Um, wow. Must be something exciting happening out there. But yeah, when you're dealing with exes, you've got all that emotion and all that negative energy and all the battles and all the different things that happen with that. So my suggestion, Amanda, is just like anything else. Take a deep breath, realize where you're at in life, where they're at in life, and do the typical grounding ritual. Dee, you got anything on that?
I'm sorry. I was going to read something funny that Meredith said on Mixer.
Okay, well that's all the advice. I'm going to mute my thing while my dogs bark.
You're going to mute your dog's bark?
Well, I'm going to mute my headphones. You watch.
Oh. Don't mute yourself. So Meredith says, you and Moon are siblings, I swear. We are.
That's funny.
We fight like siblings.
Whatever.
We do. Oh, and then Amanda says she's going to, oh, bye, Amanda. Hopefully you can come back for the after party. That's always fun. She's got to go. She's going to go have dinner with her boo.
That's an important thing. Definitely do that.
Hey, Jen just popped in. She says, hi, Box Talkers. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Thanks for popping in.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Tanya says, I feel you on anxiety. I've been doing a lot of praying to help with mine. Blessings to you. Yeah, anxiety is a terrible thing, guys.
It is. It is. And there's a lot of things you can do for it, but and it's funny because then it becomes like a vicious cycle. The more you worry about your anxiety, the higher your anxiety level rises, and then you're trying to. So it's just a matter of control at first. So.
Yeah, it really is one of those circular battles. It's not fun. Anybody who's gone through that, oof, it's terrible. Especially when you're involving money. When money gets involved, the worries go through the roof.
God,
It's
yeah.
terrible. So I completely understand that. Let's see. Arlene says, Christopher Moon, have you ever went to Cheeseman Park in Denver, Colorado about that haunted cemetery? Yeah, I've actually been there many, many times. We did an event there last summer. We did a ghost hunter event out there. It was really exciting, a lot of fun. We got to communicate with the. It used to be a cemetery for those who don't know, and basically it's what Poltergeist was based on, the movie. It was the actual basis for Poltergeist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so what they did is they dug up, some of the bodies. They took all the headstones, but they left a lot of the bodies there. And
like in the movie, you moved the headstones, but you left the bodies.
But you didn't take the bodies. Yeah, that one. Greg T. Nelson. Yeah, so yeah, we went out there. We talked to a lot of the spirits that were there. It was pretty cool. We really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And what's interesting too is the movie, not the Angelina Jolie one, but The Changeling. the original Changeling book
Mm-hmm.
and movie were based on a property that burned down. If you ever saw the movie, you know what happened. That burned down at Cheeseman Park. That's what the Changeling movie was based on. So two of the greatest horror movies of all time, The Exorcist and The Changeling, came from the same location.
The Exorcist or Poltergeist?
Poltergeist.
Because you just said The Exorcist.
I'm sorry, I meant Poltergeist.
What would you do without me?
Thank you, because yeah, you just you good correction there. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry.
My sister's in the chat room. Say hi to my sister.
Hi, sis.
And my mom's in there. Say hi to my mommy.
I said hi, mommy.
Yeah, but now she's getting into the other chat room, so you got to say hi to her in this chat room.
Hola, mommy.
Yay!
Yay. Mark is in here. He says, I've been told by two mediums 4 years apart. They told me about a black or bluish car and said to be careful. Do you have any insights on this? Huh.
Can you read that again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Mark says, I've been told by two mediums 4 years apart, so two separate mediums 4 years apart. Mm-hmm. They told me about a black or bluish car and said to be careful. Do you have any insight on this?
Black or bluish car and said to be careful.
Guys, you got to be really careful with mediums.
Wow, I don't get anything at all.
Psychics in general.
I'd be lying if I did.
If you deal with cold readers, guys, people who basically have studied, cold reading people, there's like this whole book that they go through, and they say the same things every time. They repeat the same things over and over again, and it's just not true. And in this case, I'm not picking anything up on that. I'm not saying that it's not true, but I'm just not getting anything about that at all.
My mom just said, "Hola, Muni."
Hola, mamacita.
Oh my god, it sounded so good. Say it again.
Hola, mamacita.
Yay!
Yay! Tammy says, I have a young man who was killed in my neighborhood in 2006. Finally seen a pic, and it was a young guy who I had seen in my house. Why is he still here? Tammy, more than likely earthbound. It probably was such a sudden death that they just don't know where to go, and they're living in that earthbound state and probably trying to show themselves to anybody who can possibly see them or help them. I encourage you, if you do experience his presence again, try to just talk out loud, talk to the room, and just say, hey, you know what, it's okay, you need to move on, it's time to move on to the next world, and there's people there who can help you, and a lot of the times that helps in itself.
My sister says, "Yay, we're turning Mooney into a Mexican." He's a little bit, right?
I do have some Hispanic blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. He has a little bit of Hispanic blood in there, so I just gotta keep speaking the Spanish to him.
Yeah, I pick up, muy poquito, but I pick up, yeah.
I love it, muy poquito.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. Okay. Sheba says, I feel much better now that Edward's moved on. Yeah, Sheba had a situation where one of her first mediumship situations where a very not nice person came to her and wanted to get her to help him move, but then in the meantime took advantage of her energy and caused all sorts of problems. So we actually were able to at our live event at the Lumber Baron Inn, we were able to get him moved on. So I'm glad that he's passed. He was not a nice guy, so I'm hoping that he finds better energy on the other side. Let's just put it that way.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what David said.
What did David say?
What did David say? No, because you're talking about how you have a little bit of Hispanic in the blood. He's like, he keeps the blood in a vial.
Not going to respond to that.
You're like, I don't know what he means by that.
I know exactly what he means by that. That's not true. I'm just not going to respond.
David loves you.
I love David when he doesn't put bad things on my Facebook page. Mary says, my daughter's best friend passed very fast in a car accident a couple of weeks ago. Do you know?
Oh, sorry.
Do you know, is she at peace? Mary, I just don't have enough information on that. I would need
I
to
feel like she's in a transitioning stage right now.
see.
That's what I get.
I'm not picking up on her energy at all because I don't know. I mean, I understand you're tied in with her, Mary, but I don't feel like I'm connecting directly with her, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want to mess that up. If you can give a name, Mary, I'd be happy to try to, at least a first name, I'd be happy to try to reach into that.
And maybe even contact Moon privately.
Yeah, you can always contact me for a private reading, guys. Just go to my webpage. It's chrismoonpsychic.com. You can book a reading.
Yeah, a lot of times that's when he's not picking up on something like that, it's another way of saying that maybe it's got to be done via private, reading.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes. They don't want to speak out or publicly. Carolyn says, you guys are awesome. Thank you. You are most welcome, Carolyn. I'm glad we can
Thank
help
you.
you out. Let's see here.
David just says, I love you, Mooney.
I love you sometimes, David.
Oh, that's such a Moon response right there.
Yeah, certain things aren't supposed to be on people's walls. That's just how it goes. Savannah, we do have a big backyard. Is there any particular area you can see it in? Savannah, I keep seeing the back, like a back door or maybe a window. I think it's a door, right in that back area, maybe. And I'm terrible with footage and things, square footage and things like that. I'd say probably, maybe within 25 square feet, right within that area. That's what I'm picking up on. Ooh, Ashley says Saturday is my son's 5th birthday. Star Wars theme, Mooney. Woohoo!
Awesome! Awesome.
Ashley, I'm so glad. I hope that we influenced that in some way. I'm hopefully that we were the thing that pushed it over the edge and got you into the Star Wars theme. God bless him. He's coming up right. He's being brought up right, and that's how it should be.
Awesome.
He'll never forget it. Good job, Ashley.
David just said, never again. He'll never put anything better. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you something that might make you love David. No, trust me, because I got mad at him for this, and he's like siding with you on this one. So, okay.
I'll wait to hear.
Okay, so you know how you told me not to pierce my eyebrow?
Yeah.
Well, he's always been okay with me doing that.
Right.
He always said, yeah, go ahead, pierce it. So then I brought it up to him again. I said, come on. I mean, he's like, no, I think he's right. Maybe you shouldn't pierce. I'm like, what? Either Moon's like doing some sort of Jedi mind trick on you, or because he's always been fine with me. And now he's siding with you on that.
All right, David, you're back in my good graces. Thank you.
Yeah, and he agrees with you on, because I showed him my hair. I'm like, look. The blue black's almost all gone. It's Moon's fault. He's like, yeah, but you know what? He's right. It looks better when it's
brown. Looks better at brown. It's gonna get there. It's gonna be fine. Just Dee, just trust in the moon. Trust in the moon. That's all I ask. Just trust in the moon.
He agrees with you now. Like what?
All right, David, you're back. You're in my circle of trust again. You're back.
Circle of trust.
He's back in my circle of trust. I'm watching you. Laura, I love Laura. She says, well said, handsome Mooney. Anytime you call me handsome Mooney, you're like one of my favorite people ever. So, Laura.
Oh, that's not conceited.
No, it's not. I just said thank you. It's a very nice compliment.
I'm just saying that because that's what you would.
Did I go out and say, oh, I am so handsome. I'm so good at being handsome. And then she came and said, that's right, handsome Mooney. No, she just gave me a nice compliment. I accepted it, and I said, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what kind, nice people do, Dee.
What do you mean I'm okay? You're nice when you're just attacking me tonight.
I'm not attacking you. Now stop it. Look at that. I kid. Arlene says, hello, Dee. You're awesome.
Thank you. I love you.
See? Isn't it nice when people just say things and you don't have to tell them that you're awesome and then they just say it? Kyle says, oh my God, that's scary. I don't know what we're talking about.
You yelling at me.
Oh, that might have been it. I actually heard a few exorcisms that happened over that. Yes, it's true. It's true. Hey, Maureen. Maureen jumped in.
Hi.
Laura, let me tell you something. Laura's back. You called me handsome Mooney. She says pineapple coconut ice. I would be double dead because I'm allergic to pineapple and I'm allergic to coconut. That is death to me. I mean, it sounds delicious, but it sounds like delicious.
So you can't have pina coladas.
See?
That is sad.
It's very sad. Muy mal.
Piña coladas are so good.
They are. I enjoy the flavor, but I don't enjoy the death.
Mm.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Poe fan, my sister says, "Who's loving me in secret?"
Do I need to say out loud?
I don't know. Say out
No, I
loud.
don't
Who do
think
you
I
think?
should say it. I'm not going to say it out loud.
You're not gonna say that because it's a secret.
No, she already knows who it is. She's already
You
well
know.
aware. She's well aware of who it is. She knows exactly who it is.
It's Moon. I'm just kidding.
You're not supposed to tell.
You're not supposed to tell, D.
It's supposed now it's not a secret. Robin says, Moon and D, my last question is, do you see me have my granddaughter for a long time? Like, when is high school or college she's in? Okay, so she's saying, basically, is she going to have her granddaughter? Yeah, Robin, unfortunately, I do feel like the situation's not going to change for you with your daughter, so I think that you're going to be responsible in that case. I think that you are going to be grandma and mom through this whole process. So, hang in there. It's going to be okay. But I know it's not the ideal situation. But you're the right person for the job, as you know.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I'm dying. It's hot.
It's okay. Go ahead and be hot. I'm going to talk to Pearly May, who has one of my favorite names in the world, Pearly May. When my son was literally little, like 9, now he's 21, he started screaming in his bedroom. He was white as a sheet and I don't know. It's a big word, D. I don't know if I can read it.
What is it?
Diaphoretic?
Diuretic? No.
Diaphoretic? I'm not sure. Anyway,
I wish I could see it.
He said to me, can't you see him? He's right outside the window. He said the guy was hanging from a rope. Why do you think this guy wanted to make himself known to such a tender soul? My son won't even acknowledge his psychic abilities now, and when he was young, he was so strong. Okay, Pearly May, so here's the thing, and we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. Everybody that I know who's a strong medium started out completely frightened by the ability. Spirits don't come to us necessarily to scare us or try to get us to react. They're simply coming to mediums because they see the energy, the blue light, the beacon light around them, and they realize that those are the only people that can hear them and understand them. So sometimes when they're in that earthbound state and that they're feeling frightened and scared, they're going to present themselves in a way that's going to frighten children. It's going to frighten a lot of mediums. So most of us who are in this start out very scared of the ability. I know I did. And it takes a long time to finally come to grips with your ability. And when you're traumatized like that, it's like anything else. He may or may not ever come back to the work. But if he's meant to, he will. It's just the way that this works.
Side note, a lot of people are already jumping into Mixer. I think they're getting ready for the after party.
It's not after party time, guys.
We're about 28 minutes away from that. But they, Moon, they love the after party so much they're already jumping over here. How great is that? But they're in 2 places at once because a lot of them are telling me that they are in both, places.
Dual existences on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
Let's see. Tanya says, thanks, guys. Been really praying and meditating at night, getting rid of negative people in my life and negative energies as well. That's all you can do, Tanya. Keep working at it. Arlene loves poetry, so you've got somebody who's going to be buying your book. James is in here.
Yay! James! Guys, if you were not here earlier, I made an announcement that I have that I've got a publisher. I'm going to be having a book come out soon by poetry, and I know you guys are going to really like it because it's something I've been working on for a while. And the only reason why I say that is because people that I've shown the work to have all told me that it's great. Moon, you read some of them.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah, and I'm really excited. I didn't think this was going to happen, and it did. And you know what? You told me it would.
Sometimes Dee listens to me.
Yeah, and that's why I kept going because you kept telling, no, don't stop, keep doing it. Somebody's gonna pick it up. Because remember, I said, should I self-publish? And you said, no, I think somebody will pick it up.
Hmm.
And I was like, poetry is like that. And you kept telling me, go, go, somebody, it's gonna get picked up, and it did. Wow.
Lo and behold, it's almost like I'm psychic or something. How weird is
I
that?
know, but you did. You told me, and it happened exactly how you said.
Well, sometimes I'm pretty good like that.
Sometimes.
Yes, people have been known to trust me in those situations and heed my advice. Oh, I don't know, months beforehand. Anyway, that's kind of the way it goes.
Hey, and I did. I kept going. As soon as you
You did
told
keep
me,
going. You did keep going.
I did.
You were vigilant, and that's a good thing. Hey, Amber Smith says she says hello, new here. Hey, Amber, so happy to have you. Glad to have you on board, and hopefully you're enjoying the show, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and come back tomorrow and to the next time and the next time and the next time become a box talker. So thank you for stopping by.
Yes. And if you become a box talker, then you can be like all the cool box talkers and go over to our after party after this show. I'm going to put the link in there, even though we're 20 minutes away. But I'm going to start putting the link in there now. So
yeah, guys, best thing to do, we're going to take the show right to the bottom of the hour, but then right after that, jump over to Mixler for the after party. Again, we always have to say 18 adults only. It's just kind of a wide open show. We're goofy. It's more of a character comedy thing. It's just fun. So if you get offended easily, if language offends you, if topics,
don't go.
yeah, just don't do it. You're not going to like it. But if you are a little bit more on the I don't know, open side, you'll have fun. Okay, Laura says, Moon, I was kissed on the forehead the night my best friend Carol passed. Was it her? Yes, I do believe that. Yeah, she was trying to let you know she was okay. Yeah.
Jen has a question for you. It's coming from Mixer. She says,
Yes.
I have a question that I didn't get to ask Mooney. When I had my reading with him, my oldest son is in college. I'm wondering if he will move back home soon.
And who is this from?
Jen B.
Okay. I feel we could come back soon. Now I remember the reading, and I think we addressed it. It's the fact that not in the amount of time that you want him to, but he will be.
So it's not
coming
going to be
back.
soon for her. It's not going to
Yeah.
be soon for her, but it will be soon for him in his mind.
Relatively, it'll be
Yeah.
fast. Yeah, but you have to really you have to put it into perspective. It's not going to be what you want because you want him right there, right now. Have patience. He is coming back. We know he is. So hang in there.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, can I read something real quick? Because this is good news.
Sure.
Our buddy James says, I got a job offer, Moon. Do you think this is a wise one to have? I do, James. I feel really good about this. We knew that this was coming up pretty quickly. And until you can get your other thing rolling, I think this is your best bet. Just beware of monotony. I think it can wear on you pretty quickly, but I think that this is a good move for you.
Hi, Daniel. I'm not even going to say
Yeah,
what he
don't even go in there. I know the words. I know the scrubs.
But you know what he did? He sneakily commented on the video that I shared, so you won't be able to see it. But
Yeah,
I
I
got
know.
the notification.
Yeah, I know how that man works. I know all too well.
Oh, Daniel.
I got to be honest with you. I'm tempted. I like Dan a lot, but lately, with his disruptions that have been happening with this show, I'm really thinking about canceling our men's grooming show. For those of you who know, it's called Here Comes the Groom. We're getting the whole
You're
thing
going to
ready.
make Dan
Well, no,
sad.
I'm just saying, it's been this thing. I want to do the show. I know that Dan and I have a lot to offer when it comes to men's
Dan.
grooming advice. But Dan just keeps throwing wrenches in our shows, and I feel like maybe if he's doing it here to us, what's going to happen with Here Comes the Groom?
I'll be the one throwing wrenches in here. Here
Well,
comes
yeah.
the groom
See, now
show.
that's the other issue right there. So I don't know. We might have it happen. I'm not sure. We'll have
It
to
will.
see.
It's going to be fun.
Well, we'll just have to see how it all goes.
It will go great.
Jeanette says, thank you very much. God bless you both. Well, God bless you back, Jeanette. You are most welcome. Our new listener, Amber. Are you listening, Dee?
Mm-hmm.
You're reading Dan comments. That's what's going on.
Okay, no, I'm not. Oh my God, I was reading that
I
comment.
know.
Psychic.
But listen, Amber,
Okay,
our
yes.
new listener, Amber,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
says, can you please help me figure out what is going on with my 6-year-old son? He has autism, bipolar, ADHD, learning disabilities, etc. He's been seeing bugs, spiders, ants crawling on him, and he freaked out, and there was nothing and saying things that don't make sense. Doctors are very worried. He's peeing himself constantly and is afraid of everything now it seems. Please help. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the autism and the bipolar issues. I don't think it's paranormal. If you're thinking that, I don't get.
Oh, D, you just cut
Do you
out.
think that it's? I did.
Yeah, for a second.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, okay. So did it cut out what I said?
Yeah, you said that you don't think it has anything to do with the paranormal.
I don't think it's fully that. I think most of it is coming from because he's been diagnosed with so many different conditions. I think that's why.
I just want to throw this in here because it's the first thing that came to me when you said it. Indigo child. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know why that's so important in this, but I think it's something that you need to start researching, Amber. Again, it's indigo children. Um, I feel like there's a tie-in with that. If you could do some reading on that, I think it might be useful for you and especially your son. Um, Not trying to diagnose it, but I just think it might be something that you want to look into. I think that it could be extremely useful for both of you.
Hmm. And you know what? It's always difficult dealing. When you're dealing with your kids, and especially at such a young age. And I know that what you want is like fast answers, and you want to, so you want those solutions, and sometimes it's frustrating when the doctors are like, You're not getting any answers, not getting any answers." But just be patient, and it will be resolved. Just be patient. It's going to take some time, I think.
I agree. Cheryl says, to my favorite brain knockers. That's us. Can you see what may happen with my new job? I work with clients diagnosed with mental illness. I see it as a positive. I see you bringing a lot of help and change to that. The only thing that I'd be concerned with, Cheryl, is I think that you really need to protect yourself. Definitely guard yourself in taking on that energy because of that empathic ability. You could definitely drag some things home with you. So, and I'm not saying ghosts. I'm just saying you bring home those emotions and those problems. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing. But please, every day is going to be grounding for you. It's going to be protection.
Why can't I see my Mixer chat room?
Oh boy, I think this is just an excuse to come over and use my
No,
chat room.
I can't see it. I'm trying to click on the thing and it's not popping up. I want to see because we have more people in there now, and now I can't see the chat room.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Ah.
Ashley says she believes in me. I appreciate that.
What about D? You don't believe in D?
No, she says I don't believe in D at all. It's she's not good. I'm
Oh,
just
that's
kidding.
me.
She doesn't say that at all. She loves you.
Pearly May says, "Gotta go. Good night."
Oh,
Good
bye,
night,
Pearly
Pearly May.
May. Love you. Um, Lucky says, hi guys, love the show. Nancy here from New Jersey. Do I have abilities I'm not aware of?
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
I'm glad you got that. Um, Lucky, I'm not picking up on anything right now. If you could type a little further down your name, that might help me out a little bit.
Okay, I'm in your chat room, just so you know.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
I'm in both places.
Dual
My
reality.
sister just told everybody in Mixer, heart the shit out of this mother.
Well, let me tell everybody over in Paranormal Warehouse to heart the out of this. Okay.
Hey, you know what? We both win either way.
I'd like to win more than you.
We both win. We both win. If our show wins, we both win.
I want to win more.
Oh my God. Cristóbal, ya por favor, pórtate bien.
Okay.
Que te portes bien.
I don't know what that means.
You know.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know. You don't try to pretend like you don't know, okay?
It's not the after party yet, Miss D.
It does not matter because it's 11 minutes away, okay? So you just gotta be
we
quiet.
have to finish what we're doing and transition into the after party. I'm answering very important questions.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Christine says, thanks, Moon. I did see. Hopefully, we're back.
I think we're back. I can see us.
Reconnection successful. We're back. Okay. Hi, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see here. Tim says, I have a question. Why do I have this bad headache? Am I stressed about my aunt that died? Yeah, Timothy. I definitely, anytime that you lose somebody, obviously it's going to affect you physically. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's stress and just anguish in general. So God bless you and your whole family. Please let everybody know that we send our condolences and we just hope you guys heal. So thank you very much. Kyle, once again, making me feel better, says having a biscuit and tea and watching you. Love you. That's Kyle.
They are asking for the link to Mixer, so I'm putting it in there again.
Oh, you're in my chat room. That's why.
Yes, I am in your chat room, Moon. I'm always in your chat room. I'm always going to be in your chat room. I will always be there.
Stalker. Uh Uh-oh. Teresa Perry says, my daughter told me she was pregnant and in the same breath asked for money. Oh, don't you love that? Is she really pregnant, and if so, will her baby be okay? I don't think she's lying to you, but
No, she's pregnant.
What a crappy thing to just come out and say, hey, I'm pregnant, give me some money. Not a nice thing. I think the baby will be okay. Expect to be very involved in that child's life. Let me just put you there right now. That's going to be a big thing, and I think you know what I mean by that. Christina says, will my mom get a job soon, and what job? Thanks, Moon. Christina, this is going to require some patience. I don't want her to grab the first thing that comes along. I think that there's some better opportunities. So if you would let her know, this is going to really go with her passion. She needs to go with something that she can stick with, because if she doesn't, it's going to be very short-lived and it's going to cause some depression. So let's do that.
Sorry, I'm talking to my box talkers on Mixer. They're waiting. Got 7 minutes.
That's nice. Box talkers on Mixer. Christina loves my dogs. That's how far back I am. We're back to the dogs.
Hurry up, andale.
Okay, I'm trying. Everybody hear that? That's my Alexa again.
I heard that. Your Alexa went off.
Every show, Alexa decides to chime in, and she's back on again. She just turned back on again. I'm watching.
I'm doing it. I'm making it happen.
It's not you.
It is.
Sorry,
Oi?
I don't know what to resume, she said.
Wow.
Yeah, see? It's paranormal, and it's your fault.
She likes my Spanish.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say. You are welcome, Teresa. Nitro, hey Nitro, how you doing, buddy? CC is asking Nitro to help her. Okay, alrighty. Susan Sanchez, I have a question. I'm moving in with my fiance and having fears about it and the wedding. Do you think that it's going to work out? Speaking of my dogs, they just jumped back in again. Susan, usually I would say cold feet, blah blah blah, but honestly, I do sense that there's an issue there. Boy, this is a trust thing. I really need you to reconsider.
I think she knows why she's getting scared.
Yeah, we need you to take a little time with this if you can. Just to yourself. Don't let anybody else jump in the middle of this, and I think that you're going to figure out the answer for yourself. But this trust issue is a big deal. So, Susan, I hope that helps. I think things can work out, but you've got to be comfortable moving forward.
Sorry, they're asking me if these are frozen peas. No, it's just it's just an ice pack, guys. It's not frozen peas.
Oh boy! And there's already been a Trudy mention in this chat room, which I don't like.
Ooh, everybody loves Trudy.
Stephen Jones.
Tonight, I might go ahead and invite Trudy, or I might just have someone new come in.
I pray that Trudy's not in the after party. Guys, I got to tell you, and I said this last night in my little after party, after box talk there, or whatever, the Ghost Box Chronicles deal. There's not a lot of people in this world that I don't like. I mean, I get along with pretty much everybody, but Trudy is the absolute worst kind of person, and she is always hanging out at Dee's house. and I just would prefer that she disappear, that she vanish. But
That's so mean. That's so mean. Poor Trudy. You're gonna hurt her
it
feelings.
might be mean, but
And every
I
and
don't.
everybody loves Trudy. They were all against you when you said
Well,
that. They were like, "Oh no, bring back
no,
Trudy."
but
They were all.
if that's the case, then have Trudy direct her intention somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. Have her, just start talking to other people. I think it would be a good thing because she's always coming after me, and I just don't appreciate it. So, um, Trudy, if you're listening before we start tonight, I would just appreciate it if you're there, if you could just maybe talk to some of the other people in the room. They really like you. I'll be quiet. You can just engage them. But
That's
let's
just gonna make her want to talk to you more.
no, let's just not talk. I don't think it's a good idea. So no Trudy tonight. Not for me at least.
Oh my God.
Let's see here. Sarah says, okay, Louise says, both of you work well together. How do you
Thank you.
who do you see around me from Chicago? Ooh, with you, I mainly get guides. Um, very, very tall female, as a matter of fact. Um, they're mainly for advice, not necessarily for protection, but she does try to talk to you quite a bit. Nitro says he spoke through the ghost box, told me to turn machine off, and then sounded like a shotgun. Wow, that is
Mm.
intense. That is intense, definitely. Um, let's see. Nancy says, I have a question. I want to move into a 3 or 4 bedroom house that I can afford. Do you see that happening anytime soon? Unfortunately, Nancy, I don't think that that's going to be something that happens really quickly for you, but I do see it happening in the future. So stay vigilant. It should work out, just not right away. Um, okay, Colette, our lovely, lovely listener and watcher in England says, well, guys, I will be off to bed soon. It's nearly half 2 a.m. here. Thanks for the message, Chris. I know who this woman is. So she knows who the woman I'm talking about is. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Colette,
Thanks
please.
for hanging out, Colette. We love you.
Yes. And Louise says, thank you. Hope your night goes smooth. Thank you so much, Louise. Um, Okay, guys, so right now, I think since we have about 3 minutes left, we're just going to start wrapping up here, getting ready to head over for the after party. I just want to reiterate again, I can't say this enough.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't.
I wasn't going there about Trudy.
Okay, good.
I was just going to say, people, honestly, this show is definitely adult humor, some language, some things like that. So if you're not comfortable with that stuff, don't waste your time, please. Just only if you enjoy some darker humor.
Real quick, Ashley says, "Please, Moon, do you have a message for my best friend?" She asked a few times. Ashley, real quick before we move on, what was the question? If you can put it in there, and
Yeah, if
Moon
we
will answer it.
get it fast enough, I can
Yeah.
try to. Again, really quickly, before the question comes back up, if you are in or around the Iowa area, make sure to come see me next week.
And on May 27th, join us, Chilla in Manila.
Yes, you will be able to see Dan, D, Chris, Coyote, Chris Sutton. Many cool paranormal people will be hanging out, doing a lot of fun things. Mama Moon will be there. It's going to be awesome. So definitely
It's going to
come
be a
check
lot
it
of
out.
fun.
We're going to have a good time. Please come check it out. Did we get our question?
Let's see. Still haven't seen the link to. Oh yeah, I just typed the after party link in there right below yours. So I'll put it in again. Yes, she did. She said her dad died 8 years ago. My friend's name is Cassie Owens. Her dad is Paul Hamilton. Does he have any messages for her?
I'm actually looking at Cassie right now. Died 8 years ago. She has a brain disease and daughter having seizures. I've never had a message before. Oh boy. Interesting energy. Really protective more than anything else in what I'm seeing, and almost like kind of hand on the shoulder sort of thing, hand on the arm, just trying to let you know that things are going to be okay. Um, Unfortunately, I don't see things getting anywhere near smooth for a little while, but try to hang in there. I know that he's there. He is watching you, and hopefully.
I think the message is that he wants her to know that he's going to be there with her.
Yeah, he's there with her, but don't. I hate to say it this way. Don't expect things to get better.
No, yeah.
Super soon, but know that he's there. He's with you and protecting you. Hope that helps. Guys, we are getting ready to wrap up. We got less than a minute here, so I just want to say to all of our Box Talk News listeners, thank you guys. We love you, and
We love you.
we will see you tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time. So thank you
Yes,
guys.
we will.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you guys. Smile, and remember to make someone else smile too. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.